What's up, you YouTubers? It's your host, Keandre. And today I'm going to make my part 2 analysis of the Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton debate. A lot of crazy stuff going on in this country right now. A lot of things I'm probably going to address this week, so there will be definitely multiple videos. In fact, I'm even going to make a video after I get done with this one. So I want you guys to stay in tune for that. Okay, but let's focus on this full analysis that I was planning on making for the debate that happened last week. Now, as far as the certain topics they talked about, something that really stuck out to me was the economy and the racial divide topics. Those two parts stuck out to me the most. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the economy part. Now, for the economy, I feel like I'm in more favor of Hillary Clinton's plan about making small businesses and infrastructure. Not to say that Donald Trump isn't really, his plan's not going to work. However, I do feel like, as Hillary Clinton said, that you mostly have the wealthy people benefiting from that, rather than everybody or just poor people who do work hard. So I do feel like small businesses can make a big change in our economy. A lot of people don't really know that small businesses do contribute a lot to the economy. That's some ignorant thing that people like to, not think about. But it's true. Small businesses are a big deal in our economy. And then this other topic that I mainly want to make this analysis on is the racial divide part. Now, during the racial divide debate that they were having, Donald Trump talked about this one policy that was in New York City. It was called Stop and Frisk. Now, for those of you guys who do not know what Stop and Frisk is, Stop and Frisk is basically the right for a police officer to pat you down, check you, do whatever they want to you, just because they suspect that you are a part of a crime, or you're about to do something crazy, or you might just have a gun. So it's really opinionated, and it's a really opinionated based. So just that right there should let you guys know that that's just unconstitutional, because police officers can have a certain type of bias to the people who they suspect about crimes. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to take a look at these statistics that have come out from this policy that they have had in New York City from 2002 to like 2014 or 2015. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to explain it to you guys. Alright, so there you go. You guys seen those statistics. And for those of you guys who probably slept on that scene or probably did not understand it, for Lord knows why you didn't understand it, let me just go ahead and give you guys a quick explanation of those statistics. Now, what you guys just saw was a report over the many years that they have had this policy in New York City. What you guys can conclude from this data is the fact that this whole little policy, Stop and Frisk, mostly targets black people and then sometimes Hispanics as well. And the lowest amount of people who they target is white people. Now let me tell you guys something. New York City is quite a diverse city if you think about it. It's fairly about the same, but different variations between ethnic groups. Black people make up 26% of New York City. Hispanics make up 29% of New York City. White people make up 33% of New York City. So knowing that white people make up 33% and black people make up 26% of New York City, how is it possible that black people every year have somewhere between 50 and 55% getting checked by the police, while white people only get like 10% being checked by the police? How is that even possible when yet there's slightly more white people living in that city than the black people? That just lets you know right there the disproportionate targeting of black folks within these communities that tend to be of lower income. It's not really something you may see in some type of affluent black community. It's usually like urban communities where you have black people. And then, also the Hispanics too, they have some disproportionate targeting. But it's mainly the black people who are facing this problem as well. So what I would like to bring up to you, Donald Trump, is the fact that you feel that this policy works so well that it can really stop all the crime that there is in the world. world. Let me ask you this, Donald Trump. Did you even take a look at those statistics? Because I assume from the way you are talking, you know everything that can happen from the statistics, the effects of it. I assume that you have done your research on it. I assume that you know that this policy was deemed unconstitutional. Therefore, that's why the policy don't exist anymore. You don't see really too many police officers doing the random checks on people that they have so suspicious thoughts on. So the fact that you want to bring this back just really makes my point again about how I feel like you have some type of bias ideology towards different groups, mainly being black people and Hispanics, that type of stuff. So I don't know why people will even support you at this point when they see you like a lot of times of how you get down. Like I see how you get down a lot. I've even told people who watch my YouTube videos over the year, the past year, that you have been running for president of how you get down with actual proof. Don't believe me? Go look up some videos of Donald Trump and what he has tolerated at his rallies like some months ago. Lately, I've been hearing about Donald Trump really having like Ku Klux Klan members at his rallies. However, some point at like the beginning of the election, he was having a lot of that at his rallies. So that's just something to also take into consideration. Hillary Clinton, I ain't gonna leave her alone. I ain't gonna keep her at the spotlight, even though she tried to keep Bernie Sanders in an attention, way out of the spotlight. But you know what? I get on that later on in this video. But let me talk about Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is a woman who believes that black people are mistreated in our country, which I agree with her 100%. However, Hillary Clinton seems to be like many other Democratic politicians that black people have been supporting for the past 50 years, but yet have done nothing in return for us. So, my message to black people who will support Hillary Clinton, make sure you guys are making the right decision. This woman is evil and just probably as racist as Donald Trump. Don't forget about that comment she made in the 90s about young black men being super predators. She feels that way about you, black men. So, take that into consideration and be smart about who you're voting for. As a matter of fact, it don't even matter at this point. Because either way, you just gonna be, messed up. Like, whatever type of policies they're gonna create, it's gonna be some jacked up policies. Whatever they do in general is just gonna be jacked up, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. To be honest, I like neither one of these two people. These two people are both evil to me. Donald Trump is gonna probably cause us to be in a whole bunch of wars because all he does is run his mouth. You don't know when to shut up. Hillary Clinton gonna probably turn this country to some rural country because, she can pretend to be all liberal all she wants, but who knows what she be doing behind closed doors. I think we all can conclude that from the emails that she made, that she tried to hide. But by the grace of honesty, we figured it out. So, that's all I'm going to say right now. May God continue to keep us protected. If one of these two fools actually do get up into the White House, may he keep his hands over us, because we need it. We need some type of protection, because we are going downhill right now. It's not going to look good in the next few years. Right, but hey. Toodles, and I'll see you guys later.